Hi, everybody. My name's Amy Cothran, and I want to bring you last night's um, city council meeting. That is August 27th, 2024. It was a long one. I think we were there like 3 hours. Um, so I'll try to go through it quickly. The first thing was almost a tearjerker. Um, we had a situation at Box Ridge Apartments, and some guy went down, and they somebody there was performing CPR until first responders got there. First responders got there performing CPR. He went to the Blair Hospital until they could get a pulse, and then they uh, air vacuumed to Omaha. Anyway, so they saved his life. He's with us, and he was actually at city council meeting last night. So therefore, we had life-saving awards for Joe McGuire, Tyrell Hearns, Anthony Border, Derek Paper, and then also some for the police department, Josh Hathaway and Bob Leahy, Washington County Sheriff, Shane Salas, and Washington County Dispatcher, Cassie Hoffer. Um, so that was very emotional and just an amazing way to start off a city council meeting. Uh, Butch's Rockin' Deli got granted a liquor license both on and off premises. They said the off premises was for catering and stuff like that. Um, there was a big presentation about housing for Blair and just funding and things to try to what can we do to encourage more housing in Blair? And there's a whole download to it for it on the Blair City Council page. You may have to go to agendas but it's there. So if you want to read through that, that's there for you. They talked about the Dyer Bot Dog Park. They are starting on it, and they're sending that out for bids. There's going to be a little dog section, and then there's going to be a dog section. So little dogs can go in the dog section, but big dogs can't go in the little dog section. Um, the Like I said, they're putting this out for bids. Um, they're Phil Green was talking about not wanting to rush it. If we get a bid in that the best bid in, and it says that they can't start till September of next year, maybe we want to consider that and not necessarily take the quickest bid, but maybe the best bid. So we still have no idea how long that's going to be in the future. Um, they had a resolution. Oh, they're okay. This is the water main. They've been doing all this water work with Cargill and the water treatment plant and whatnot. It seems as though somehow and continuing. Sorry about that. Um, so it seems as though they got a pipe stuck or something. I'm not in with everything that happened, but so anyway, they're having to redesign it. So they are sending it out to HDR for redesign plans, which is going to cost us 97,000 additional dollars. Um, from what I understand, their next meeting or next month, there's going to be some, I think, private meetings about recouping losses from this other company that we had doing this, um, getting the pipe stuck. But anyway, that's for later meetings, and they didn't talk about that because they really can't. Uh, they talked about the budget hearing a little bit. There's going to be a budget hearing on September 10th, and so they've authorized that. So if you're interested in the budget hearing will start at 6:30 on September 10th, and then the city council meeting will start after that. There was a public hearing for the new housing project that's going to go in between 30 and 133, that wedge there. That's going to have like 132 apartments and some retail in the future. But anyway, they had to rezone that so they could put apartments there. As part of it was zoned for single housing. So they did rezone that to agriculture, highway, commercial. Then all after that, there was a plat that was approved. It's just a preliminary plat, just kind of in the planning. It's all the process, but this is for that 132 apartments. There was a public hearing on rezoning. This is the SHD. This is an overlay. This is an overlay rezoning that they were talking about. It's not going to rezone anything. It's just going to kind of put a zone over top of the zones that are there to allow for some alternative um, zones. They approved that, and what it is the very next one uh, is talking about applying that rezoning to a place that is a big portion of land that is south of Grant Street, east of 10th Street, so towards the river, and west of the Union Pacific Railroad, and 900 feet north of Wilbur, which is towards the railroad tracks in the city of Blair. It seems as though they wanted to put that overlay on this area, which has been kind of a buffer between the residential and the business. And but this overlay, what it's going to do is allow contractors to come in and possibly put condos in there, which I don't know, maybe a good idea, maybe a bad idea. I don't know. But anyway, so they did a first reading on that. That means that there's going to be more readings there's still going to be a second and a third. So if you have any ideas or have any input on this, you may want to come to the next city council meeting. Then the next one had to be tabled because the next one is actually a developer that wanted to use this overlay to present a condo or a town or condo or some kind of development in that area. So that has to be tabled until after the second and third reading. Also, there was a hearing the SHC, there's a highway commercial district overlay for over there at the old what's it called? Mutual of Omaha building. That was changed to agricultural highway commercial district. This gives this was needed because there's going to be somebody purchasing this property that is going to have some manufacturing, molding manufacturing type stuff. I'm not sure. Somebody said something about toothpicks or something. I don't know. But anyway, there's going to be some manufacturing jobs there at the old Omaha, which they said it's been empty for 2 years. So that'd be great to get something in there and get some jobs out of it. It seems as though there was a vote to go to Heartland Natural Gas this year instead of using the Black Hills that we all use for just city use, not individual. So my house is still going to have Black Hills Your house is still going to have Black Hills. It's the city that's going to uh go to the Heartland Natural Gas. There was also a resolution to pave Sheridan Street from the intersection of First Street to the east of the distance of 900 feet. So from Sheridan's, if they're going to pave Sheridan Street from First Street to 900 feet east. Okay. And that, they said that right now is gravel. And that is, um, they got to get that out for design, and design is $41,600 for design only. Okay, good news. There's a grant. We're going to bring some money in, $263,000. We have approved the receipt of this grant. It says Missouri River Barge and Rail Expansion Project in order to retain professional services designed to design the creation and expansion of the barge and rail facility to increase the capacity of goods moving along the Missouri and Mississippi River. Whatever that is. Okay, now, here we go. The South Bypass is opening Friday. That's a big one. They've been working on it for a long time. Phil Green says the lights are already working. If you go down 19th, you should see the lights are working. Then on February 5th at 9 a.m., there will be a ribbon cutting. So it's going to open Friday. Then at 9 a.m. on the 5th, there will be a ribbon cutting. And that is your city council meeting. Thank you.